Hi, I'm back with an OU match against Smogon user Twibar. And as you can see, it's basically sun versus rain. So throughout this battle, well, just you can watch. I'll explain it as it comes up. So he's gonna lead off with Polytoad. I led off with Gastrodon because I saw that he didn't really have anything that might carry grass, except Polytoad was a great switch in because I don't know. Sometimes Polytoad might not run HP grass, but it doesn't matter. I was so concerned about taking this Polytoad out to win the Weather War that I didn't realize that he would outspeed, and if he carried the HP grass, that would have sucked. So I went for my own HP grass, but he outsped, went for his HP grass, and so first misplay is right in the beginning. I lose Gastrodon, and I don't know, it kinda hurt because he got a freebie there. So I'm going to go into Scizor and U-turn out, expecting him to switch so I could get some switch initiative, go into Tucson, get the drought up, etc. It kind of sucks though because Iron Barb's Rocky Helmet Ferrothorn does a ton of damage to physical attackers. So I'm expecting him to switch out on this because he won't want to take a Fire Blast. But if he's predicting me to predict his Polytoad in, he'll probably be fine staying in. So I'm going to go for the Hypnosis. And it does hit, so that's very useful because now I know for sure he's going to switch out. Which kind of was a misplay on my... No, it wasn't. Yeah, I know he's going to switch out because he doesn't want to take a Sleep Fire Blast. So I'm going to go into Fluffy as he's going to go into Polytoad. He's going to bring up the rain. I went into Fluffy because even if he stayed in, Hydreigon carries Fire Blast and is Expert Belted. I'm just going to go for the Draco Meteor because, like I said, I really wanted to take this thing out. And this is... I was very lucky in this match. So I'd have to say that had my luck not been great, this match would have been an easy win for Twibar. Because his Focus Blast missed it, which probably would have been able to take down Fluffy. He's going to switch into Ferrothorn. I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse because I don't want to... I'm pretty sure a Dark Pulse from that range could still kill the Polytoad, and I don't want to go for a Draco Meteor just to screw over my special attack even more. So now I'm in the rain with a -2 in special, and I'm Expert Belting Fire Blasting this thing. And for a -2, technically a -2.5 because my special attack is dropped and then fire is weakened in the rain. But still, I mean Expert Belt will cancel out the rain. So for a -2 Fire Blast, I felt that I was doing a nice bit of damage, but I figured he might have wanted to switch, seeing that I did have Fire Blast on Hydreigon. And I kind of blew the gun there. I should have made him believe that Hydreigon was choiced in some way instead of switching up my move every 5 seconds, but I felt that it was appropriately timed there. I mean, had he decided to stay in and try and Focus Blast again, I would have Dark Pulsed him, which would have been very useful, but oh well. This Salamence is going to screw me over. I don't want to lose the Weather War yet, so I'm going to go into Physical Wall, or the best Physical Wall I have, and he's going to Dragon Dance. And Dragon Dancing Salamences are never fun. So, I'm going to go for the Roar. His Outrage is going to do quite a bit of damage. A +1 Salamence is nothing to laugh at. So luckily, I kind of wish I went for the Ice Beam instead though, because it would have done a nice bit of damage instead of just leaving him at full HP. So what's brought in is Jolteon, which is actually the worst matchup that could have happened, because Jolteon will outspeed and obviously Volt Switch me to death. So I'm going to go into Hydreigon to take the hit as he switches out, and he's going to go into Polytoad to get his weather up, etc., etc. So, yeah. Hydreigon's going to take that hit pretty well. and then Volt switch back. So out comes Politoed, Rain's gonna come up, etc. He's gonna switch out, not wanting to lose his weather. Once again, I really wanted to take down his weather, so I didn't bother doing anything. He goes into this thing, this Toxicroak, which is gonna take a Dark Pulse very easily, and then Dry Skin is just gonna heal him up. I don't want to take a Drain Punch, because who knows how fast Toxicroak is. I feel like they're pretty fast. So I'm just going to go into Victory Bell because it can take a fighting type move, and Victory Bell didn't seem all that important in this match. I mean, it would have been nice, but most water types have ice moves, so I figured just bringing it in to take a Cross Chop or a Drain Punch would have been nice. So the Cross Chop does do a nice chunk of damage, and he does carry Ice Punch. So, like I said, Victory Bell wasn't all that important this match due to all of the ice being on a rain team. The crit did not matter. I mean, Victory Bell's defenses are not very good at all. So I'm going to go into Tucson because that's really the best way to fight this thing, is to get Sun up, because then Dry Skin works against it, as well as Fire just doing a ton of damage. I'm going to use Hypnosis. Again, I am not going to miss. Keep track of how many times Hypnosis does not miss, because this is something me and him were talking about after the match. It was fun. Yeah. I don't know why he decides to stay in these times, though. I mean, honestly, I could have Fire Blasted both times and taken out Ferrothorn and Toxicroak in one move. So I don't know why he chooses to stay in, but oh well, it works out in the end, because Hypnosis will put them to sleep, and then stuff happens like that. He's going to bring in Frogger, and Tucson could have outsped. I should have stayed in and just went for the Fire Blast, but I really didn't want to risk missing the Fire Blast, and, you know. So I go into my Frogger, hoping that he's going to go for a Scald and I can get some HP back, but instead he's going to switch into frickin' Salamence. This thing is pretty much what killed my team. Because, you know, Hydreigon is 2 slower than it. 2. Salamence's base speed is 100. Hydreigon's 98. 2. Oh my god, it was kind of ridiculous. Because I knew this thing was fast, but I was hoping it wouldn't outspeed Hydreigon and I could get a Draco Meteor off. But unfortunately, it is, in fact, faster. So, Outrage is going to kill Hydreigon off, and at this point I was kind of pretty much just realizing that I lost, because this thing now has a Moxie boost of +2, and so it's pretty much gonna sweep through my team. There's not much I can do against this thing now. I was saving Hydreigon for the Salamence, but oh well. Lumberry is gonna snap it out of its confusion, so there's no chance of it hurting itself. So I'm going to Scizor, and no matter what happens, I'm pretty sure this thing will kill me, so I just go for the Superpower, because it's probably going to do the most amount of damage. It does not very much, and he does take me out with an Earthquake. So yeah. So after this, I'm going to bring in my last Pokemon, which is going to be Tucson. Sun is going to come up, but this means that I lost the Weather War because I can't switch out anymore, which means that Politoed can come in, set up Rain, which kind of puts me at a damper because my, I carry Solar Beam instead of Energy Ball, which, yeah. It means that if I lose the Weather War, Tucson is kind of really down. Hypnosis is going to hit again, which is really lucky for me because that's the third one that didn't miss. And so then I'm just going to start fire blasting over and over and over again. Basically what's going to happen is his Salamence is not going to wake up. I'm going to be able to kill it off, but then his Tornadus is going to be able to come in with full HP. And I actually do hit the Hypnosis on Tornadus as well, which was just one more thing to add to the list. I don't know, it was I've noticed that Tucson really does work in this team. I'm bringing Frogger, get up the rain, probably for the Hurricane on Tornadus. So that was a good move on his part. I'm going to be able to Fire Blast it, and this time, you know, there's not much else I can do. I'm not going to miss, which is nice. Kinda wishing I went for it earlier, though. I did get a crit, which probably didn't matter, because he was at such low HP, but who knows. So, here comes his final Pokemon, Tornadus, and I'm actually out of Fire Blasts, so, you know, I think I have one more right now after this Hypnosis hits for the 4th time. Yeah, I thought it was funny. He was talking to me after the match. He was just like, so what's it like having every Hypnosis and Fire Blast never miss? I thought it was amusing just because Hypnosis has, what, a accuracy of 80? Anyway. So, yeah. Like I was saying earlier, I was really lucky this match, which means that the fact that he still won means that he played really well. So, it was a good game. Yeah. Sun Team, maybe not working out so much. I mean, this Ninetales does work. Other than that, just bad predictions on my part, I guess. Oh well. It was fun. So, he's gonna end up waking up as I run out of Fire Blasts. All I'm gonna have left is Solar Beam, which I don't know. If I had one more Fire Blast, I might have actually been able to win this match. Or maybe even Energy Ball, because then I would have been able to hit him with something else. Wow, wait, I actually had quite a few amount of Fire Blast left. I think that might have been my last one, though. It doesn't matter, because he wakes up right now and hits me with a Hurricane, and, you know, it was actually really close, to be honest. I got really lucky. Oh well. It was a fun match. I enjoyed it. So, rate, comment, subscribe, leave a like, PM me for a battle if you want. Yeah. See ya.